There are two defendants in the case of Caleb Quick's murder. Earlier this month, we learned the suspected shooter will have to remain in juvenile custody throughout all of his hearings. That's because the judge doesn't trust him to live at home with his family throughout that process. Today was his girlfriend's turn to sit before the judge. A 16-year-old girl from Clovis back in juvenile court.
Our client has no prior criminal history. She doesn't even have any behavioral issues at the school.
The teen is charged with murder in the death of 18-year-old Caleb Quick. Police told us back in May that she drove the getaway car after her boyfriend shot and killed Quick in a McDonald's parking lot.
Through our search warrants, statements, we can confidently put both suspects at that location at the time the crime occurred.
There's no evidence that our client knew that a firearm was going to be involved.
On Wednesday, her defense attorney, Jeff Hammerschmidt, told us a murder charge is too severe. He claims she didn't even know her boyfriend had a gun, and he'll try to show the police department's lack of evidence against her next week at what's called a prima facie hearing.
A judge could review the evidence and think, I would vote not guilty.
The defense team subpoenaed two of the police officers involved in the investigation. They will both testify at that upcoming prima facie hearing.
Young people just blurt things out on social media and in text. They send text, and there's all kinds of incriminating evidence in that. And those types of, evidence, and there's none of that here.
Hammerschmidt says his client doesn't have a violent past, and he thinks that's an indication she didn't plan to murder Quick.
A lesser charge in this case that could be charged is an accessory after the fact. I don't think she should be charged with a murder and possession of a firearm.
Now, her next hearing, that prima facie hearing we were talking about just earlier, is scheduled for Monday. Her defense team says they plan to enter an official not guilty plea at that time. Live at the Fresno County Juvenile Court, I'm Brianna Bias, KC24, local news that matters.